how to use the ego properly. What's poppin'? And let's get right to it. Now, you know how they say like ego death, bam, bam, bam. Of course, those are necessary processes, you know what I'm saying, to get to the true core of your spirit. Like you're gonna have to die multiple times, not physically, but like mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you know what I'm saying, to get really to the core truth of yourself. Okay. But what a lot of times they do, like in the, let's say, spiritual bubble, I don't even want to call it, but just, you know what I'm saying, people who talk about those type of topics, they always say, oh no, you're not supposed to use the ego, bam, bam, bam. That's all bullshit. First of all, by default, we're in a human body. We are here to learn duality. We're here also not to get lost in either side, you know what I'm saying? Of course, being good, kind-hearted, loving, it should be the baseline. But with the understanding that at any given time you can switch that shit, you know what I'm saying? At any given time you go into the, you know what I'm saying, all those other energies, you get me? So, because it's more beautiful, you know what I'm saying, to lead with love and stuff, but you cannot be weak, you know? Like if you're only using your shadow side, you know what I'm saying, that makes you weak. If you're only using your light side, that's weakness too, you know what I'm saying? Because in this world, at least, you need both of them. We're here to learn the duality, the right duality. And that we can only do by incorporating both of our sides, you know what I'm saying, the shadow side and the light side. You're not supposed to run from your demons. You're supposed to befriend them, you know what I'm saying? They're a part of you, your inner demons, not them outside, you know what I'm saying, creatures. I'm talking everything that's within you internally. You have your light side and your dark side, you know what I'm saying? Your light being and your shadow being. It's all you. It's all just different states. And you need to be ready to, you know what I'm saying, tap into whatever energy at any given moment. Of course, in this world, it's going to be important to lead with love and light. Why? Because it's already such a demonic, lost ass, dark ass place. That is really important. But especially since it's a dark ass, lost ass place, you have to be ready to use that shadow at any given motherfucking moment. You know what I'm saying? You do not ever let a motherfucker talk to you in any way, crazily, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Not ever let nobody disrespect you, none of that shit. That's when you use that shadow. And you know how they say, like, there's two sides basically. One side says, oh no, you have to kill the ego completely, you know what I'm saying, don't use no ego. Or then the other extreme side that only works within the ego. It's both bullshit, you know what I'm saying? How the ego is actually supposed to be used is when you're down and out, when people are down talking you, hating you, blah blah blah, all that type of shit that comes with it. That's when you use your ego and you stay like, nah, I'm the greatest, you know what I'm saying, I'm this, I'm that, you know what I'm saying? You keep the high thoughts that you have of yourself. Or like when life is down and out and like you're just pushing through and you don't see no, you know what I'm saying, you don't see change in any time or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you don't see the solution, you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's when you use your ego and you're like, nah, fuck this shit ain't gonna hold me down, you know what I'm saying, I'm the greatest to ever do it, you know what I'm saying. That's the type of shit, that's how you gotta use the ego. Not to other humans, bro, that's the most wackest shit that you can do, using your ego towards other humans, or being in competition with other humans and then using your ego. That's all human shit. That's all lost shit. We're gonna leave that shit in the past. That has nothing to do with the new wave and the new way of being that we're creating. The ego is a tool. It's a part of you, but it's the way how you use it. You know what I'm saying? And in this world, I don't see, barely or not at all see any examples of motherfuckers really breaking this shit down, how to actually use the ego. Because people be like then in spiritual communities and stuff like, oh no, you're supposed to suppress the ego. That's also bullshit. You're not supposed to suppress your shadow side. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be in full alignment with your light and your dark side. Use any energy at any given moment. You know what I'm saying? Of course, in this world, like I said, and I will say it all the time, lead with love, lead with kindness, lead with compassion. I swear, really do that shit, because we're all just humans having, you know what I'm saying, all spirits in the body having human experience, trying to figure this shit out. And every day is a new day, you know? So that's why we have to lead with love and compassion, because the world needs it, you know what I'm saying? There's too much demonic, wicked, evil shit already going on. Facts. But don't be weak, man. Never be weak, you know what I'm saying? Don't be weak. You have to be able to tap into that inner demon, you know what I'm saying? And into your inner shadow, you know what I'm saying? Be ready at any time, you know what I'm saying, for all the smoke. When somebody disrespects you, you call that motherfucker out right there on the spot. When someone starts talking crazy, you call them out right on the spot. When someone is like, you know what I'm saying, subtly trying to, you know what I'm saying, throw some jabs or whatever, you call that motherfucker out, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. be in harmony with your inner state, you know what I'm saying, with both of your sides, you know what I'm saying. You're supposed to be, this is supposed to be like all working together, you know what I'm saying, because you can suppress your shadow side for a period of time, but it's gonna come out, and it's gonna come out with a vengeance, and you don't want that. The world doesn't need it. What we need is spirits being aware of themselves, being in tune with themselves, you know what I'm saying, and also masters of self, you know what I'm saying. Bam bam, use any energy at any given moment, whatever the type of situation is. I bet, you know what I'm saying, this is the energy that's needed. Let's go get to it, right to it, you know what I'm saying. So again, use the ego for what it's made for, you know what I'm saying. Don't use it to other humans. A motherfucker that's prosperous, successful, and shining, and basically someone that would be allowed to use his ego, quote unquote, on the logical standpoint, but then chooses to be loving, compassionate, and respectful to other people. That's the flyest shit ever. That's the most waviest shit. When I was a child, that's always how I wanted to be, and that's how I am, you know what I'm saying. Like, you go get yours, you get your shit done, you accomplish your things, but with that, with all that success that's coming, you stay a kind-hearted motherfucker, you stay a good-ass person, you stay kind to people. That's the dopest shit you can ever do. Instead of like having your nose up high. No, man, you know who you are. I love myself. I appreciate myself, you know what I'm saying. I don't have to belittle other people to feel like that, you know what I'm saying. Quite the opposite. Because I already feel so good about myself, I'ma lift other people up. I do not belittle people, I lift them up. So again, use the ego for that, you know what I'm saying. When it's crunch time, when it's like the whole world against you, and like everything looks like it's not going to work out, that's when you use your ego in your head, like, nah, motherfucker, this shit is going to work out, I'm the greatest, bam bam bam, whatever words you use. I personally always say I'm the greatest to ever do it, human wise, you know what I'm saying. God is the greatest, facts, period. But from all humans, you know what I'm saying, I really feel like, and that's facts, I'm the greatest to ever do it in my own way, you know what I'm saying. With that being said, use your ego for what it's made for. I love you, and let's go.